Welcome back to Birds and Swords, coming to you from Site B. Isla Sorna, is that what it's called? Jurassic Park? No. Otherwise known as Alyssa's Place, high above downtown Milwaukee. You got it, didn't you? Yeah. Zach got it. Good to be back. How's it going?
Hi, it's good to be home.
Good to be home. Yeah, we haven't recorded here in a while. I was downtown doing some other work anyway, so I was like, hey, let's just play with the birds and do the podcast.
And I hate leaving my house, so this is perfect.
Perfect. Introverted podcast tonight. Today we're taking on a heavy-ish subject. Your idea, so if anybody gets mad, it's your fault.
Yep, take it out on me.
I've been wanting to talk about it for a while too, I think. So we're going to talk about AI, artificial intelligence today, mostly as it pertains to gaming. We'll probably have a couple offshoots. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just testing.
So should be good. Real quick though. We said we weren't going to talk about what we were playing because I really don't have anything to add here. Yeah. But let's go ahead real quick because you showed me the new game Where Winds Meet. Excuse me. And I know you also finished something right before this. Do you want to talk about this though? Because this is super cool.
Yeah. So Where Winds Meet is a free to play MMO. I mean, I guess there's argument about
RPG?
Yeah, it's for sure an RPG. It can be an MMO depending how you play. I play solo mode because I don't like playing with people. So it has a full story, full main campaign, side quests, weapons, different, and it's a kung fu game. So it's like an open world kung fu RPG. Build your own martial arts style by learning through like real martial arts, like Tai Chi and Wushu. And
it's got all the deep Chinese feel to it, which you like because you've been there and studied that culture and lived a little bit of it.
Yeah,
it does look super cool. You still have to be connected online, I guess, even to play in solo mode?
I think you have to be. I mean, I am because other players can leave like hints and stuff, which is nice for
right. Yeah, we looked at that because some of them were in Chinese. But you can translate it, or you said sometimes they leave it.
A lot of the Chinese players will leave their comments and help in, like, they'll do two, one in Chinese and one in English, which I could never do because I barely know Chinese. And
good for them.
Like, hey, Chinese friend.
Can you edit messages? Maybe someone's coming along later and leaving a message.
Could be.
That reminds me of like early Dark Souls, right, Zach? What game could you leave the message? It's Dark Souls? They were like the first to do that, where you could leave messages and it would and I don't know if you've ran across it. You can tell me if you've ran across it, is sometimes people would like trap you and leave a message like, go ahead and go forward or something, and it would kill you. Okay.
I have not seen much of that. Most of the players have been very supportive. So I haven't really seen, I mean, some of them say like stupid stuff. They'll be just like, your mom. Like, like, no.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
That's like all it'll say.
Chuckle, yeah. But well, it's good that the community's not toxic yet.
Right. I feel like so few know about the game right now, so I think it's going to get really big. I mean, it's free to play.
So it's new?
It's so it's been out in China for a year, and it just released here like a week ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very new for America. And I was like, how, like, because you saw it, it's beautiful. The graphics are great. The gameplay is very intricate. There's a good story. I was like, how could this game possibly be free to play? Well,
tell us how.
So it's not like pay to win or anything like that, but there are microtransactions, if you want different skins. So the cosmetics, there was a cosmetic, I think. And there's one player who bought it and is very famous in the game right now named Sky or Psy, $45,000.
Like US dollars?
Yeah.
For what? Is it a skin?
Yeah, it's like a skin and a boat and like all this like cosmetic stuff.
So it's a package or a bundle?
So like a lot of the skins are like $100, $200, and then the higher end ones are like a couple $100. I saw some for like $1,000, and the skins, like the cosmetics, are how they're making money on this game.
Wow.
And they do like a loot box style too, where you can like.
Well, that one bundle like paid someone's salary for a year.
Oh, right. Like it's like crazy. Like
it's crazy.
Yeah, I can't. So
have you bought anything?
No. I want to.
Well, go ahead. The game was free.
I know.
And you like throwing money to devs that do the right thing.
That's true.
Make good games.
Right. And I don't typically play a lot of like MMO styles, but like I played WoW and I played Final Fantasy 14, and like Final Fantasy, you have the base game that you pay for, the $60-$70 game, whatever it was.
And then monthly, right?
And then the subscription fee monthly. And then if there's like add-on, like the expansion packs, and then your PlayStation Network you have to pay for.
Oh, right.
So like it's, and like obviously this one you have to pay for the network, but like there was no cost. I just logged on and started playing. Amazing character customization, very in-depth, very fun. I'm having a great time.
Snapchat worthy. I like finally caught up with your Snapchat one day, and it was one of the days you posted like 8 things about this game.
Did you see the Kung Fu
so in love? Oh yeah, bullying the bear.
The bear. It's like kicking the shit out of the bear.
Yeah, well, I'll pull that up. I'll splice that into the episode here because that is hilarious.
Yeah,
it's just like
he's like,
yeah, it's hilarious.
He's like kicking him because you learn kung fu moves from the animals. So like,
really?
I learned Tai Chi from a bear.
Oh, so you can't wait to whatever the birds have in store, probably crane style.
Right. Well, I learned so from the goose. I got like the move is like you throw a goose at someone, and he like honks and he attacks.
Oh, so you just like manifested out of nowhere?
Yeah, you just like pull it out of your back pocket. So that's that one. But yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. It sounds like how many hours have you put into 13? Okay.
Yeah, but I have a lot of idle time.
Yeah, well, but enough to have an opinion.
Yeah,
you
for
probably
sure.
played 8, I bet.
Yeah, because I played all day one day. So,
yeah.
Zach, did you have a comment?
Yeah, I just like how you said that you learned from the animals, because some people might not know, because I didn't know before you told me, but that's like the lore of...
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty common. Yeah, Zach said when she was talking about the animals, he felt like he had heard that before, or that was pretty common lore, and I think he's right.
Yeah, right. Because that is actual kung fu lore. Is like the original kung fu masters learned from the animals.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. I think the game is really true to the like Chinese roots from what I know.
Lots of flute.
Lots of flute.
And you can play subs or dubs.
Yeah, you can do it. You can play it in English.
So you can go argue about that in the Reddit.
Yeah, right. Because the Reddit's already popping off with it for sure. I think the Chinese is fun because it's the original voice acting. I'm the same way with a lot of anime. But I still obviously have the English subtitles because I don't know Chinese. So.
Well enough.
Enough, no.
And you can pick up words though.
Yeah, for sure.
Numbers
Words and like phrases and like some of the like simple conversations and stuff. And yeah.
Cool. What did you finish right before this?
Persona 3 Reload.
There wasn't something else you played in between there?
Looks like Zach and I played Outlast for a little bit. And didn't get very far. I picked up Black Myth Wukong again, and I've been playing Mario Odyssey, trying to get all the moons.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a lot of stuff.
I know.
Man, it's for some reason I felt like you just like finished something big, but
No.
I guess maybe that's Persona.
I think it was Persona because that was a big one.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we might have already talked about that.
I loved it.
And if
I
we
liked it
didn't-
more than 5.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the cat. Fine.
It's okay. Morgana.
Yeah, I don't like Morgana.
Okay.
I know you disagree.
We'll let it go for now.
I know I'm in the minority there. I know. I
Yeah.
know.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, cool. Like I said, I don't have anything to add. I've been either busy watching sports, rewatching Stranger Things, and I played a little bit of Borderlands, but I haven't been like actively charging towards the end.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of side stuff. I just like to jump on there and shoot, put some bullets in some things. And
Yeah.
find some collectibles, and that's it. But I'll finish that at some point. We want to play Dispatch, both of us, so maybe we get together and kind of share that experience. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So that might be some content coming forward. And then what was the other thing we were talking about? Oh, Reanimal got a new trailer, and we're excited about that.
Yes,
But
always.
that's not until February.
Such a weird time for a spooky game to come out.
Yeah, it's a good time for a game to come out, though.
Why?
February.
February? I guess we're in like the
Be ready,
death of
ready for
winter.
something new by then.
Yeah, everything's dead. It's cold. Nobody's going outside. We're all depressed, not getting off the couch. Give me a new game.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I kind of like all that in a way.
Yeah.
Or at least for a little while.
No, I was kind of looking for, because I feel like I did so much this summer that I was like kind of ready for winter so that people don't like have any expectations of me going anywhere. Like I can just sit on the couch.
Yeah, you did do a lot. We'll talk about that more on our year-end wrap.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
For sure.
You had quite the 2025. We'll get into that.
Wow.
All right, let's jump into AI. What do you want to say first?
About AI?
Yeah, well, I guess to preface, kind of part of the reason why we're doing this is at least news and things being made public in the industry have kind of ramped up in the last 2 or 3 months. I'd say. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
So we kind of had some off conversations about it, not even thinking about dedicating an episode to it. So it's been something that's coming up, or we've been sharing articles back and forth that we see. So we thought it was time to talk about it. We have enough weird news plus scary news plus, some different things to talk about. So sorry I interrupted you. What do you want to say about it first?
No, I guess I feel like AI just took off so fast. It feels like it came out of nowhere and now it's everywhere. Everywhere you look is AI.
Yeah, the transition period seemed kind of short because we it seems like just in general.
Yeah, and it's
it already seems like a mainstay.
Yeah.
You said you use it for work, right?
Yeah, we're an AI forward company, like not AI first or whatever the differences are.
Never even heard of that.
A lot of companies are like AI first, and there's like, I guess, AI CEOs now, and like that are like just the position is run by an AI bot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what our CEO is telling us, and like it's just crazy. And we're like every position is expected to utilize AI in some way. We have like our own AI. Well, we use Copilot. It's not our own, but it's like catered for the job, like marketing and stuff. And AI writes my emails. Like nobody really knows what I sound like. Like I just please write an email that is collaborative and professional, stating that we will be blah, blah,
and they
blah, blah.
encourage you to do that, right?
Yeah, like as long as we're not putting any company information into the AI.
And that's what I said to you the other day. I'm like, you're writing you're prompting a AI email to another person's AI email.
Yeah.
They're just computers talking to each other.
Right.
You're like, well, thankfully there's enough, I have to socialize and network and plan and, you still need all the human stuff.
Right.
But if your job was only that,
right,
like in a year, they could
copywriters.
They could probably figure out how to just eliminate people who only email.
And that's a big fear with AI, especially in like the art community, like not really my job. My job, of course, there's fear in every job, right? But the art community, artists are just watching people leave for AI, which just is like regurgitating other art. Yeah. So it's just, I think there's just like a lot of like wariness around AI. AI is not, it can't create something new without a source, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if we rely on it too much, we'll never have a creative
because
idea.
Because it's going to start AIing other AI things, and it's going to keep getting messier. And messier. That's where like the generative AI comes in that I'd mentioned to you earlier, because it is only... It's not taking work from existing works. It's taking it's kind of hard to explain, like existing data processes. So the idea of something, and then it can just generate that thing.
Yeah.
As simple as a daisy. It would be like, I don't need to take a picture of a daisy. I already know what daisy is. So here's the daisy. Here's a picture of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the easiest way I can break it down.
Yeah.
So generative AI is a little... that'll be more in the realm of what they use in video games is the generative AI. And we'll get into that because that's in the Ubisoft story.
Yeah.
Before we jump into the video games, there was one thing I wanted to bring up because considering the AI is there was, and this comes from people like writing articles or promoting things. So this author, and he sold it to a bunch of different publications like Newsweek, all these major newspapers. So big deal, right? And it was an article that was the top 15 summer reads of 2025.
Okay.
And he said he just relied on AI, but it was obvious that the entire article was written by AI, and it had 15 books, and only 5 of them were real.
No.
And one of them, and I forget the author's name, is the big time author. He's really popular. He wrote The Martian and the book with the movie that Ryan Gosling's in that's coming up next summer. It's going to be a big deal.
Okay.
He's a science fiction writer. Everybody knows him.
Yeah.
So they showed that he had a new book coming out, and this was publicized in like everything.
Oh my God.
So it creates this whole buzz on the internet. Oh, so-and-so, I forget his name. Damn it. That so-and-so has this new book coming out, and it ends up, it just wasn't real, but it was all published and everything across all these major newspapers across the whole country. Yeah, you can probably find content on it. The article is called Top 15 Summer Reads of 2025. It's supposed to be like, here are the books that you may be interested in this summer.
You can't just write that? Like, you couldn't just be like...
I guess he couldn't.
Wow. And that's like that's my issue with the internet right now, is like, I will shamelessly admit that I like social media. I like scrolling. I like videos. I like reels. I like seeing what people are up to. I like the memes. But like, there is just so much goddamn AI slop now, and it's like,
and you have to check. You always have to check. It's like, well, let me go to the comments and see if this is real or not.
It's either so obviously AI that it pisses me off, and then I get mad that people are falling for it, and I'm like, wow, like these people are idiots, or I don't know, and then I'm like, well, I'm pissed off because I don't know if this is AI or not. And people in the comments are arguing about if it's AI. Like, it's not enjoyable to be on the internet anymore.
That's the scary part about the future of it, because it's going to get better.
I'm going to get scammed when I'm 80 for sure. Like, there's no way.
Totally. But it's going to start to blur between reality and AI, and no one's going to be able to tell.
Do you follow that girl on TikTok? And she said, it's like, okay, the best way to explain is you know that show Is It Cake?
Yeah.
She does that with videos, but AI. So she will post two side-by-side videos that are pretty similar, and you have to guess which one's AI and which one's real.
Ooh, and it's already really difficult, probably.
I've gotten almost every one wrong.
Oh, God.
And she does it for awareness. Like, you know, like, and I'm just like blown away. Like, some of these videos, like, we're cooked. Like,
and a lot of people feel that way, too. I don't think we're on an island here.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when it starts to blur, take people's jobs. So there's a lot of scary things. I will say there are some positive things. It makes your job a little easier.
Yeah.
We use it within our network sometimes to do like descriptions of episodes and things like that.
Yeah.
It's good for that.
It's good for like mood boards too. Like when you need like a little creative push, like some ideas to get the gears rolling. Like
interview question ideas. Captioning things, and more things are AI than you even think. Especially like you run the captions, or I did something earlier where I'm like, I made a reel out of I worked the Marquette game today. I took like 15 10-second videos and Facebook reels. I just selected multiple, chose them all, chose a song, it puts them all together for me.
Yeah,
that's AI too.
Yeah.
So there's things that it's fine for.
Yeah.
But replacing humans and then making errors on things that are important.
It should help, not replace anything. Like, and especially with creative stuff, you need to be careful.
Yeah. Plus, there's the old tweet, the viral tweet of when I thought of the future in AI, I thought it would be doing my dishes and cleaning my house, so I would have the time to do art instead of it doing the art for me, so I'd have time to clean my house.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the games. Let's talk about Call of Duty first, because that's probably the most viral trending thing.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of
Zach's playing it right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Black Ops 7. There's his operator. He just booted it up. That's funny. That's funny. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Go.
So I haven't read any like official articles about Call of Duty. All the discourse I've seen has just been people online, on TikTok, on Instagram. I don't go on Instagram anymore. Facebook. It's just people that are pissed off that the game sucks. Particularly the campaign, which I'm hearing that it's really unoriginal, feels like it was written by AI, and there's AI art. People are arguing that like I don't know if it's like loading screens or what, but people are catching like 6 fingers on things and like,
oh really?
Yeah,
oh,
and
God.
that's I haven't seen anything, but that's what I'm seeing on like especially Reddit. People are really going back and forth. This is AI, this is not, and that's part of like the problem is not being able to tell. And then I guess Zach was telling me there was something else in the campaign was AI. It just felt like the campaign was just threw together by AI. I don't have any proof, but the review, and they're just getting review bombed.
So have they, as Activision, or who makes this? Well, Activision publishes it. I don't remember who makes this one. Is it Treyarch? Did they make like any public comments?
Not that I've seen, but I don't follow them on anything.
Yeah,
I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
Zach, can you check if they've made any public comments about AI, Treyarch or Activision? Because that makes a difference. It's almost at this point, because the game's been out for a little while, long enough for people to cause an internet rattle about it.
Yeah, I
feel like they would have had to said something by now.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's everyone I know is like complaining about the campaign anyway. I haven't heard anything about multiplayer.
Yeah. I read that, and I tried not to look at it too much because I knew you were going to talk about it. But I read that like the multiplayer player cards, you can always change like your icon or your banner, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It said that a lot of that stuff was AI assisted.
Oh,
So instead
okay.
of like an artist making a cool ass
so
player,
like literally
player
creating
card,
the art.
the AI was doing. That's what I read.
That would really suck if that's the case.
Yeah, those
That's like jobs.
those are jobs.
That's
right
just
there.
jobs.
Yeah, that's pretty black and white.
Yeah.
I had read that, but I don't know. It didn't come from a super credible source. I don't think it was
Yeah.
more like hearsay. Rumor is that
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
Well, they've been like accused of using AI before in one of like their holiday like events for one of their Call of Duties. I remember there was like a zombie that had an extra finger and people were arguing about that. They're like, well, it's a zombie. It's just the skin falling off his hand. And other people are like, no, that's a finger, bro. Like that's a sixth finger. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
Or if you could just send it to me, so I can read it. The what was I going to say about the there's still some tells right now, like the 6-finger thing, which I feel like we're probably going to start not seeing as
I've
much
been
anymore.
seeing that disappear. Yeah.
Or M dashes in
yeah.
work
Yep.
because no one uses rarely.
Right. I don't. That's for sure.
M hyphens or whatever. So if you see like one or two of those in a paragraph, you're like, that's
AI.
that's chatbot
Straight
right
up.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of. Is it funny that it's Call of Duty? I mean, it's like on brand.
Right. I feel like that's, I mean, if I was going to expect it out of any game, I'd expect it out of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like, not saying it's true that it happened, but it just feels like it fits the boot.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's rewind a second because I totally forgot. Just as a broader subject matter, we've been using AI verbiage in video games longer than any other platform, I feel like. You could go back to Doom or Wolfenstein. So we always called AI, and we called it AI, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like how the enemies moved or how they used cover. You know, in single player shooters, a lot you would see
Did it
that.
stand for the same thing?
Yeah.
The AI, it was artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was AI, and you can make the same argument going back to the the little paperclip clippy for like Word document in Windows. It would like help you out and stuff.
Yeah.
That was around in like the late 90s, and that's AI too. It would,
Yeah.
like it would help you and put in like commas and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, just even your predictive text, that's like AI, you know?
Yeah. But in video games, we were saying the letters AI in like 1995.
Yeah.
The AI in this game is garbage, or or
Right.
you can even go back to Mario. The way the Koopas follow you if you go this direction, that's AI.
Right.
It was always there and always built into video games from the beginning. So it's interesting that that's what it used to mean, and now it means like something completely different.
Right. Yeah. That's so true. And now when I talk about AI in games, I like really don't use that term for the NPCs anymore because I just feel like it gets a little confusing. And I didn't realize I wasn't doing that until you talked to me about it today or the other day or whatever. I was like, actually, I don't really refer to that as AI anymore. I just say the NPCs are intelligent or not. Like,
Or we would call it the computer.
oh yeah,
Remember, Zach? You'd play
computer.
like Madden. The computer beat me.
CPU,
Yeah.
really hard.
When it was really
Smash Bros. Plays CPU.
yeah, it's all just AI.
Yeah.
But like I said, it just means something so much different now. We talked about generative AI. I had a couple. Well, we can talk about Square Enix first. Let's get some of the worst news out of the way. So Square Enix, this was just the news last week, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least made the news last week. They had, was it mass layoffs? It was layoffs.
Felt like, yeah, layoffs.
Substantial layoffs. I don't know what the number was or if they even made that public. But AI took over their like quality assurance department, which is basically just checking that you're like the double and triple checker to make things sure everything's correct or spelled correctly, or
Yeah.
this polygon's in the right place, whatever it is. So they have AI doing that now, and they laid off all their humans that were doing
Sad. And I feel like that's just the start. And I think they consider themselves an AI forward company now too. And I just like, because Square Enix I've lost so much respect for, as you know, over the years, and this is just like another push for me. I just feel like switching, like layoffs due to AI is not what we want to see, and not in the creative field of any sorts. and that sucks. And their composer that does all the music for Final Fantasy, he's like been very like vocal about how he does not like AI and he will not rely on AI and he won't use AI.
So he's not going to like partner on any projects that are going to be using AI.
That's so I don't know. Like obviously this feels like the first step towards more AI usage within Square.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
So
I don't like it.
So how far does it go?
Like what do you mean?
What can AI do for you? I mean, we looked at there was some, what was it called? The AI game builder. I forget the company's name. My internet crashed, so I had everything bookmarked.
Oh yeah.
Where a guy created you can create a game with prompts. Now they look
Like
kind of like
a video
shitty,
game. Yeah.
whatever for right now, but you can create a game just from a prompt, just like you can an
It codes it
article
for
or
you.
a video or a generated image. But he used what's the
He used Grok, which is Elon Musk's.
yeah, he used
AI.
that to get an idea for the game. So he had AI generate the idea for the game.
And then had it write the prompt to put into his.
Yeah, and then he copied and pasted it and put
Yeah.
it into the AI game builder.
Yeah.
And it made this piece of shit looking thing.
And
but-
it like absolutely.
did it.
It did. It made it. It coded it. It created the game.
yeah.
Like the coding was there. The game ran. It looked smooth. It looked boring as fuck. But it looked.
It said it does 80% of the coding is what I read, and I don't know how that works.
Yeah, like how
where's
much
the other 20% come from? I
What
don't
do you
know how
need to know?
code.
Does he code some of it himself? Like
I don't know. But you could still fully make through prompts games already, and it wasn't even a software. Like you can just do it in your browser. Like you don't have to download software for it or anything. Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay, before we move on to the Ubisoft, real quick, we got an update on what Treyarch said, and it was all just generic.
Yeah. Just like political answers.
Yeah, the big takeaway was streamline, not replace. We do use AI tools, so that's what they said in reaction.
Yeah,
it was
when
all
they
pretty
and
generic.
someone had brought up the holiday zombie with the fingers, and
That was real. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a real thing. Their artwork, like their promo artwork, has a zombie with 6 fingers.
yeah, and they were just kind of like, "We're looking into it. Well, not my department, not my problem." Kind of an answer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great way to hold yourself. Well, we don't know what they do in house. They might be holding themselves accountable plenty. Moving on to Ubisoft, this hit the news a couple days ago as well. Their one of their executives kind of came forward, and I think he had not came forward. I think he was just interviewed. Ubisoft boss believes generative AI, which is what we talked about earlier, is as big a revolution for games as the shift to 3D as tech is embraced company-wide. So this is Ubisoft, who makes Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, all those games. So they've been very positive coming out and saying they embrace it. Their CEO, his last name's Guillemot, I think, stated generative AI has been integrated across the entire company, expressing his belief that generative AI is as big a revolution for video games as the shift from 2D to 3D. And I think what he means is from like side-scrolling platformers
Yeah.
to playing, how that shifted the genre. His quote is, "We are making great strides in applying generative AI to high-value use cases that bring tangible benefits to our players and teams. It is as big of a revolution for our industry as the shift to 3D, and we have everything to lead on this front." I think a lot of companies, because this does kind of come down to all these companies have to make decisions on this is where it's going, so we have to embrace it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Ubisoft is doing. At least that's kind of what I get from that, because this is kind of a getting out in front of it type of situation. I feel like,
Yeah.
like, okay, we'll go public with these comments. So if something comes back later, we've already talked about we're embracing this.
Yeah.
And then, something bad happens, they can just call it a mistake later.
right.
So I feel like, it doesn't get any bigger than Ubisoft, Activision, Square Enix.
Yeah.
They're all using it. They're all embracing it.
Triple A's.
We just don't know. It's like it's all behind a curtain still.
Right.
Because, yeah, everybody's using it, just like you used it, just like I,
Right.
for little helpful things to make things quicker and more streamlined.
Yeah.
But there could be more that's going on that we're not seeing.
Yeah. And we don't know. We just don't know.
You did talk about the voice acting early.
Yes.
Or what game was that for?
Arc Raiders.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that one, because
So-
that's really hot right now.
The guy Shroud, I think his name is, the guy that made Arc Raiders. I'm stuck. Oh, it's right here. The guy that made Arc Raiders, Shroud, he used AI for the voice. Well, a lot of the sound design for Arc Raiders, and it's voice to or text to voice or voice to text, whatever it's called. And when the nominees for the Game Awards were announced, his game didn't get nominated for as much as he thought it would, and he said it's because the world is not ready for AI in video games, not yet. They're just not ready. But hey, at least it was nominated for something. I genuinely thought they wouldn't nominate it because they're scared to get backlash.
Which he's probably correct,
Right.
in a way.
To a point, but also I think that you need to focus on the games that are creating the art, not regurgitating other shit. Sorry. If you're using AI for the sound design, you're not creating something new.
Yeah, and this is one of the games where we do know where they're...
Yeah.
I almost said abusing it. Probably shouldn't say abusing it yet. Yeah. This is one of the few circumstances we have where we know that they're using it for what was it? Voice acting, and
I think some of the other
sound
effects,
design, maybe ambient noises, clinks, clangs, all that.
Yeah, and it did get really good reviews for the sound design. It did. People really love it. But it's not new. I can guarantee it. If it's AI made, it's
somebody
not
already
new.
done that.
Yeah, it could be combining the best of the best to make better, but it's not new. Yeah. And I think that is a big factor. And I do also want to share his hatred for Donkey Kong too.
Oh yeah, because that's funny. Yeah,
because he's really mad that Donkey Kong got nominated, and he said, "Imagine Donkey Kong too. If Donkey Kong would win, this award show is just chalked. Who the fuck is playing Donkey Kong Bonanza? Nobody's playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nobody. That is insane." Quote.
A lot of people, I'm pretty sure. It's nominated for Game of the Year.
Right. That's why he said that. Yeah. He's just blown away about that.
So he's super embracing it.
Right. And he's open. I think it's great that he's open and honest about it. He's not pretending that he didn't use it. I think that's the first step, is just admitting it.
Admitting you have a problem.
Right. Exactly. He's not pretending he didn't use it, but he can't be mad when people that are more creative get nominated. And that's a personal opinion of mine. It's not right or wrong. It's not objective. But I think that if you use AI for something, then it's just not as creative.
Yeah.
It loses that human, emotional, personal.
There's I didn't think of it before, but there's the number one country song on Spotify is an AI generated whatever.
I saw that.
So it's weird to think, even going forward, are we going to, of course, we're going to be old heads by then, so we'll be like, rah, rah, rah. But are people going to prefer computer or artificial intelligence created things?
Yeah. There's some catchy ass music, and AI is getting smarter too, because if I tell AI when I'm writing an email, sound more compassionate, it fucking will. Yeah. It'll sound super compassionate. It's not, AI isn't stupid. It's just not going to give you anything new.
Yeah.
And it used to be stupid, and that happened fast.
Yeah, I feel like, to tie a bow on it for me anyway, is it's fine that it exists, but it's know your role.
Right.
Know your place.
Yeah.
And that'll never happen, of course.
Yeah.
It'll always spill over into everything. But it's good for those certain things, task driven, time consuming type of things. But what's beautiful about people is like you said, the creativity and the art, and we're so passionate about video games, to have those things threatened is really worrisome.
Yeah.
Especially that it's already out there and it's already happening, and there's never going to be any rules against it. You know what I mean?
You're not going to regulate
it's
it.
It's illegal to have,
Right.
There's never going to be any of that.
And think how easy it is to make freaking deep fakes now. that used to be something that felt like a myth. Now, did you see that girl that just got expelled because her classmate made a deep fake of her? It was a nude or a sexual video, and she hit him, punched him in the face over it, and she got expelled. I think women are really at risk here with AI. You can really run with this. You can make any naked photo, any naked video. You can make it look so real about any woman you know and ruin her life. I think that's a big...
Yeah, where are we going with that?
Yeah,
too?
It's just...
Have you watched AI porn? Or it only exists in I feel like 15-second little clips.
I have not.
And
I don't think I've seen AI porn. But you can... what was it? Was it a Canadian or a British? There was a representative somewhere in some government that wanted to regulate AI, and so she created deep fake of the president or whatever, and brought it and it was like a nude, and like showed it and was like, this is how easy it was for me to make this.
Yeah.
We need to regulate this. Women are in danger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, it's just going to keep getting better and better.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get more and more
lines are gonna
realistic.
get more and more blurred.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been fun.
Yep. So that got way heavier than
Enjoy the video games while you have them. We did talk on a positive note. We did talk about how much we love indie games, and I think that will always survive.
Yeah.
'Cause there's always going to be these projects of people that are compassionate who come out as we're not using AI, anti-AI, however you want to say that. I think that'll always exist.
Yeah.
And I'm still really happy about that. And in a lot of cases, it might even make people more creative or spend more time and take more care on things. Or,
Yeah, and Ubisoft just came out too and said that like they're like, we're losing profits because people don't care about AAA titles anymore. They don't want to pay for these, and it's like, yeah, it's losing all the luster, man. Like, it's not unique. It's not. I mean, some of the games are. Don't get me wrong. I played plenty of AAA games, but like there is a lot of like, I'm done with Assassin's Creed, bro. Give me something new. Like
apparently they're remaking Black Flag.
I will play that. Yeah, I did see that.
It's like the best one. I liked Odyssey a lot too.
Yeah, I didn't play Odyssey, but I played Mario Odyssey.
There's a lot of water and you sail around. So
Okay.
It's a lot of the same type of thing.
Zach, you have a question?
I agree with what you were just saying. Like, the only reason I am playing Black Ops is because it's free on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
You're like, I wouldn't pay for this shit.
Yeah, right. It's just like, but these indie games, right? Like the Ubisoft, whoever was interviewed, whatever they were, they literally were like, indie games are going to take over because that's what people want. It's true.
Yeah.
Look at
That's what I want.
Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Look at it in the eyes.
Look at it go. Look at it in the eyes. Stare at it. You would lose. Is this an indie game? The Where Winds Meet?
I don't know.
We could check on that.
Yeah.
I bet it is. Anything else you want to...
Is there really indie game in communism? Is an individual? Is that like a thing?
Is there an indie game in communism?
Like, I feel like no. Like, I feel like because
'cause
everything's
China.
government state run. Like, can you have like an indie company?
Forgot what we were talking about, Mike. I thought you were just talking broad, like communism and indie games.
I was like,
go
can you
together,
have a
right?
startup in China? Can you do that?
Okay, yeah. So it's a Chinese video game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. And I'm not trying to be
Maybe it was
uncultured.
Maybe it was made outside of China, though.
No, it's a Chinese game.
Well, it could be made by Chinese people and not be made in China. They could
China
live
would-
in Taiwan or something.
They would never.
They would know.
They hate-
Obviously, I don't know enough. I'm sorry. I just named a nearby country. I'm sorry.
Bad one to name.
Okay. They could live in America. How about that? There could be, yeah. Okay.
That's so funny.
Let's take a break.
All right.
While we're at it.
Okay.
All right. We will be back right after this. We are Birds and Swords, presented by The Barn, and we'll be back right after this.
You are listening to Micah and Alyssa on Birds and Swords. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and smash that like button.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/thebarn. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/thebarn.
Welcome back to Birds and Swords. Back at Alyssa's place. We got a bird this time.
Got any thoughts?
This is Laszlo, the prettiest bird in the universe.
Yeah.
If there are birds we don't even know of that aren't as attractive as this bird.
Do you have anything you want to say? Do you have any opinions on AI in video games?
He needs a little. You need to talk to him like you've been talking to him. He's such a baby.
You're such a baby bird. I love you.
Look how round he is.
You're so round. I love you. You're perfect. Don't
Look
ever
at him.
change.
He, like I was telling you earlier, he's not as round as I thought he was. It's just sometimes it's like the way he's sitting, I think. Oh, he loves you so much. Does he know kisses?
He does, but he's very confused right now.
Well, he talked on the podcast last time he was on.
I know.
So maybe he will eventually.
Can I put these on, or is it going to scare you? Da, 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 da. Oh,
Yeah,
what?
it's okay. It's okay, isn't it? Oh, Zach's going to spook him, I bet. Nope. Holding steady. Okay, so we've got something. We'll just have him hang out with us for as long as he feels like it. You can't see your face. He's right in front of your face. Look.
Perfect. I love you.
So let's have some fun with AI.
All right.
Let's have some fun with AI. Explain to the folks what we're going to do here.
We're going to create a video game concept using only AI.
Okay.
So we're going to ask we're going to ask ChatGPT to create a concept. We're going to have a setting, characters, weapons, gameplay. It's going to basically create an outline for a video game for us. And then we'll have it make some dialogue, and maybe we can read it.
And we have not talked about this or planned any of it yet.
Nope.
Talked about any of this. I'm just learning about this.
We're literally
about 5
about
minutes
to
ago.
boot it up right now.
What can I help you with?
All right.
Okay, so what's the first prompt?
All right, so let's tell it create a video game concept. What do we want? Like fantasy? Is there anything we want to see out of the video game?
I'd be okay with fantasy, especially if that's where your gut went.
For a fantasy game.
Okay.
Okay, and then specifically, what do we want to know? What is the setting? Who are the characters? Oops.
So is it going to ask us? Laszlo shits down the side of the microphone. There's some on the microphone. That's funny. So
Ew, sorry about that.
It's on the side. I was more thinking of your mouth health
Well,
if you came close to it, but it is on the
it'll be
side.
okay. Who are the characters? What are the weapons like? Or what's the gameplay like, maybe?
Yeah.
Anything else we want to know? What's the gameplay like?
How bitchin' are the outfits?
Ooh, how?
Or what's the theme? Or
What?
I don't know how you want to say that.
What will?
What's the setting?
I have the setting.
Oh.
Okay, we'll just do that for now. So we have setting, characters, gameplay for a fantasy game concept.
Okay.
And here's a complete ready-to-pitch concept.
All right.
It
let's hear
says,
it.
the setting, the game takes place in the Verdant Realms, a sprawling world built atop the back of an ancient world-sized creature known as the Elder Terrasynth. Every region of the world corresponds to a different part of the living body.
Ooh.
So we have the Canopy Kingdoms, the Heart Forge, the Spine Expanse, and the Abyssal Trails.
So what's the canopy? That's like the head? Your head?
Yeah, lush forest cities grown from the towering hair trees that sway as the creature moves. Home to druids, sky nomads, and living plant constructs.
Okay.
The Heart Forge, a subterranean labyrinth of molten rivers and pulsing chambers inhabited by fire spirits, smelters, and ancient automatons. Is that how I say that?
I don't know. That sounds futuristic.
Yeah,
We were
that
just
maintain the
We were talking
creatures.
about ancient things, and now
Right.
all of a sudden it's futuristic.
Right. The Spine Expanse, Jagged Mountains, and the Abyssal Trails, dark underbelly caverns.
Okay. There's some, I would say, cliche.
Right.
You know, every game has those.
It's giving like the turtle. Like the turtle that you see in all the games that you can be on the back and there's like a city.
Right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, of course, like Kronos from God of War. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Characters, playable heroes. So we have Lyran Moss Whisper, which is a Verdant Warden.
So there's multiple playable characters?
It looks like it. We got 4.
I love that.
So Lyran, Moss Whisper, a druidic ranger who can command flora. Uses a bow that fires seed arrows which grow into vines, traps, or bridges. Personality is thoughtful, empathetic, but fiercely protective. Braca Emberborn is the next one. A smith knight. A warrior forged in molten core with a living metal arm.
This is Zach's guy.
Yeah. I feel like this reminds me of the Baldur's Gate, Karlach.
Oh, okay.
Swings a great sword and fuse. So we're getting very tanky. Fire, tank, metal arm. Personality is loyal, honorable. I feel like we see a lot of that.
Yep, I can already see what he looks like.
Yeah. Sarah Windtrace, the Spine Expanse monk, a swift martial artist who manipulates air currents.
There's your chick.
Right? We got an airbender. Specializes in aerial combat and mid-air movement. Personality is playful, philosophical, a seeker of clarity. So a monk. It's a monk.
Yeah. Kind of like the plant one so far. It's the most original.
Right. Yeah. I like the plant shooting the seeds and then it grows.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like someone obviously created that somewhere. This AI was like, hey,
Yeah,
here you
that's
go.
a good idea.
Yeah, here you go.
Repeat that.
The Shade of Teth, abyssal parasite turned sentient. A mysterious symbiotic being that broke free from the hive mind. Controls shadow tendrils and can pass through thin surfaces.
It's like the necromancer.
Yeah. Okay, so those are our characters. That's our
Okay,
setting.
I'm happy with the classes.
Yeah.
In a fantasy world, feels
Yep.
like those would fit in with like a Diablo game or something.
Right, very fantasy. So the genre is going to be action adventure RPG with semi-open world regions connected by a central world map.
Also sounds like Diablo.
Yeah, I feel like
Diablo. It's making Diablo.
it's giving us. We're gonna pitch Diablo.
Yeah.
All right, core gameplay is
Porn gameplay.
porn.
That made me think of people like can't say the word porn.
So they
in
use
their shorts.
corn.
They use
Yeah.
corn.
Okay, biome-based exploration. Each region has unique traversal mechanics: vine
course
swinging,
they do.
air gliding, magma surfing, and shadow slipping.
Shadow slipping.
Yeah.
So that's like in the ice world, maybe.
I guess so. Adaptive environment, because the world is alive, terrain shifts during boss battles or as part of world events. I feel like we see a lot of that in like those big boss fights.
Yeah. Where the environment has a
Big
part in the
of it.
gameplay.
Yeah. Combat, fast-paced hybrid of melee, magic, and mobility. Each character has a unique elemental style. Party synergy systems, swap between characters or combine them in co-op. Elemental interactions create powerful combos. It's very Final Fantasy, I feel like.
Yeah.
Eclipse cycle events as the creature awakens, areas transform, unlocking new paths, but also releasing more dangerous foes. So we'll have, as far as progression, we'll have skill trees, a living equipment. So it's armor that can grow, evolve, merge, mutate based on choices. On choices is kind of cool.
Okay. Yep.
I kind of like that. Reputation system, different factions tied to body regions react to your actions, influencing story paths.
Okay.
So we've seen that.
We've
like
seen that.
Skyrim and stuff.
Yeah. The Witcher. Yeah.
All right, so the story premise. The early awakening of the Terrasynth is caused by corrupted parasites trying to occupy its brainstem and control its movements, essentially turning the whole world into their weapon.
That sounds like an alien.
Yeah, this is getting a little further from fantasy, but
yeah, that sounds like an alien move.
so the heroes must uncover why the eclipse began ahead of time, journey across the living world's organs to prevent collapse, organs specifically, and discover whether this Terrasynth is truly a benevolent titan or something far more dangerous.
Well, that was a lot of the premise, was the body part thing.
So we got big creature, we got 4 playable characters. I feel like it's like,
We're going to biomes.
yeah.
We're leveling up. Did we do Did you already do weapons?
We didn't do. Should we ask what kind of weapons would be, or what kind of weapons are in this game?
Yeah, we hear you over there. Who is that? Bucky?
That is Bucky.
Nailed it.
Okay.
I had a 1 in 7 shot.
All right, we have
Weapons.
bioforged weapons crafted from living tissues, bones, resin deposits from the Elder Terrasynth. These items grow stronger with use. So we have the seed bow, which we talked about, root claw gauntlets, which is wooden fists that extend thorny tendrils mid-combo, and a pulse blade, a sword fused with heartbeat crystal that pulses with rhythmic shockwaves.
Ooh,
These are kind of cool, I won't lie. Very,
That first class is definitely the best one.
yeah, I
All
agree.
that goes with the first class, right? Bioforge.
Yeah, because then we have Heartforge arms.
Okay,
so.
yeah.
So we have a great sword, an Infernum great sword. So it stores heat from attacks, unleashing it. Very Devil May Cry. Pulse hammer, a 2-handed hammer that compresses and releases heart pressure. So a lot like the sword that we just talked about.
Yep.
Forgecaster pistol launches molten shots that cool into metal shards on impact. It's kind of cool, I won't lie. And there is an overheating risk. So windborne weapons will have the Gale Knuckles, like mid-air, you get some double jumping.
Yeah.
Sky Razor chakrams, return like boomerangs and cut wind currents for tactical positioning. And a Tempest Staff channels air magic. So this is for the monk into tornado shots, right? It's got to be the monk. And then Void Leech Scythe for the Abyssal Parasitic character.
Yeah, it's terrible name. Where to get abyssal?
Abyssal?
It makes you want to say abysmal. But
Yeah.
It's not. Abyssal.
Right. Abyssal?
Parasitic weapons. Okay. Yeah.
So the Scythe saps enemy life, but grows unstable at low player health. Shadowbone Daggers allow short-range teleport strikes through thin surfaces. Hive Mind Whip summons spectral limbs that extend combos. And it kind of keeps going. We got all sorts of weapons.
Oh, well, there's relics, it says. Ancestral relics? Or is that in the weapons?
Yeah, ancestral relics. Mystic ancient tools carried by tribes who lived on the Terrasynth before recorded history. So we have a Starbloom Spear, blooms into radiant petals on strike. Eclipse Twin Blades, dual blades that shift between solar and lunar stances. And a Wild Song Harp, weapon instrument hybrid that casts music-based buffs and attacks. So we have a bard.
Music-based.
It's like a bard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This game actually sounds pretty cool.
Actually, yeah.
God damn it.
I know, I'm kind of pissed, right? Like, I think I would probably play this.
I would greenlight it. I'd be like, yeah, how much money you need?
Right, I'd be like, let's see the storyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so
have AI do the storyboard too, bro.
should we have, create, should we have it create 2-minute dialogue between characters?
Sure.
2-minute dialogue between characters. What we want the tone? Do we want it to be funny? Should we try to
where
make it be funny?
one of them dies?
Where one dies?
Maybe.
One dies. All right, here we go. Below is a dramatic 2-minute dialogue scene set in Eclipse of Verdant Realms. Characters are Lyran and Braca. The setting.
Braca sounds like the dude, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, do you want to be Braca?
Yeah, I was trying to. Or go ahead and read the settings.
All right, the setting. Deep within the Heart Forge, the chamber shakes violently as a corrupted heart parasite detonates beneath the molten floor. Lava spills in through cracks. Braca is badly wounded, supporting Lyran as they flee. And then you want me to be Lyran? All right. Braca, hold on. The exit's just ahead. I can mend this if you just stay awake.
Mend this, Lyran, the blast carved through my core. Even the heart fire is in me sputtering out.
Don't say that. I can weave the roots around the wound. I just need time.
Time's the one thing this place doesn't have. Listen, the Terrasynth's heart is destabilizing. If it collapses, the whole realm goes with it.
Then we fix it together. You said you'd never leave a friend behind.
And I won't. That's why you're going to keep running.
Braca, no, don't do this.
There's a pressure valve near the central artery. If I channel the last of my fire into it, I can seal the chamber. Stop the meltdown.
That much energy will kill you.
I was forged for this. A smith lives for the final strike.
Lava crashes into the lower platform. Lyran grips Braca's arm. I'm not leaving you, not like this.
You've got a world to protect. Sarah, Teth, they're counting on you. And I'm counting on you too. Man, it would be really good if I would have broke character. And I'm counting on you too. Make this sacrifice mean something.
Braca, please.
Hey, don't cry, Leafheart. It's the realm's ever needed, Warden. It's now.
Braca pushes Lyran toward the exit with surprising strength. Braca, don't!
Go!
Lyran is forced onto the rising lift as the molten debris collapses. Braca! Cut to Braca alone, limping towards the valve control, glowing brighter as he channels all remaining heart fire.
For the realms. And for my friends.
He slams his blazing hand into the core. A brilliant eruption of red gold light fills the chamber. System rumble. Meltdown halts. Lyran watches from above as the heart forge stabilizes. Tears stream down. Your fire won't be forgotten. Smith Knight of the Heart Forge. End scene.
It's really fun.
That was actually, we should get into voice acting.
Yeah, we should just
Could I
do
get
those.
a job? Probably not, but it would be so fun.
Sorry, I lost you there. I got a little too into it, I guess.
No, it was fun.
Okay, the dialogue was definitely the best part of that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I don't know. It
had a
actually
good
did a
time.
pretty good job. I mean, it's still all bullshit. Like I said, we or like we've been saying.
It was cliche as fuck.
All of that has been done before, maybe just not all together like that.
Right. Like, we've definitely seen characters sacrifice themselves and very like, Brockett, no.
It's crazy that you can create a whole pitch. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you don't have to come up with anything yourself.
No, like, none of these were our ideas. And I wanted to keep it as vague as possible.
Yeah, and it was broad. That's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
like, we just said fantasy, and it created a whole world. It's just like, should we do we have time for another scene?
Sure.
Should we do a funny one?
Yeah.
Create a 2-minute.
Like a dialogue? Okay.
Yeah, dialogue for a funny scene.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back.
Brock is dead.
All right. So we have Lyran, Sarah. Oh, we have a bunch of characters in this one. I think we have. So,
yeah, change it to between two characters.
okay. Change this to between two characters. So it gave us 4 characters, but there's only 2 of us. Oh, it's still going. Let me just beep. So it gave us 4 characters, but there's only 2 of us. To avoid confusion, well, I just prompted it to change this dialogue between 2 characters. And the comedic dialogue is called The Wrong Quest. The characters are Sarah and Teth, the air monk and the...
We talked about them earlier.
Yeah. Do you want to be Teth? I think, or who do you...
Yeah, they don't look like they're gendered. Sarah sounds more like a girl's name, so maybe you take Sarah.
Okay, so I'll be Sarah, which is, if we remember, the air monk. And Teth is the shadowy dramatic, takes everything.
You didn't even mention that Sarah's hyperactive.
Oh, I did.
Totally distracted.
Okay. ADHD Sarah.
Yes.
All right.
Important.
We don't really have any setting for this. It just kind of jumps into it. It's just called The Wrong Quest. So
Yeah, we're just out side questing. We're killing boars, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yep. Teth, why are you glaring at the map like it owes you money?
Because, Sarah, we're lost. Completely. Hopelessly lost.
No, we're not. We're adventurously misaligned.
That is not a phrase. And even if it were, it would still mean lost.
Well, the map said go left at the giant skull-shaped rock.
Yes.
And we did.
Sarah, that skull-shaped rock was a sleeping basilisk.
It looked rocky.
Tried to climb it.
And it tried to eat me. That's teamwork.
That's not how teamwork works.
Okay. New plan. We ask for directions.
From whom? The trees? The trees here whisper insults at me.
Only because you whispered insults at them
They
first.
started it.
They literally can't move.
That doesn't mean they can't be rude.
Look, there's a signpost. It says, turn back now.
Very helpful.
Oops, wait, it spins. Let me twist it.
Don't touch it.
Wee!
Sarah, you've just activated some sort of ancient trigger mechanism.
No way, it's just a sign. The ground rumbles. A hidden stone door opens beneath them. They fall hard.
Oh, I believe my spine is now alphabetical.
On the bright side, we found a dungeon.
We fell into a dungeon.
Still counts. Look, treasure chests.
That one is breathing.
So are you, and nobody complains.
That's a mimic, and it's staring at us.
Aw, maybe it wants belly rubs.
If you rub its belly, we will both die.
So, gentle belly rubs?
We're leaving.
Kind of a good one.
Yeah,
it was kind of fun. I mean, maybe it was just fun because we were reading it.
Yeah, it just ended out of nowhere. Oh, the power of AI. I wonder, man, we didn't even talk about that. I wonder how much of the games, maybe not necessarily voice acted like we just did, but it's written like that.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty, like, the funny scene I felt like was kind of unique. I don't know. I mean, the mimic thing is overdone for sure.
Yeah.
I see that in a lot. Even, like, it makes me think of Free Run, an anime. But I mean, I had fun voice acting it. I don't know how it would come across if like professional voice actors and there was an actual cutscene. I don't know how well, but I don't know.
So who do you think like positions in the industry are most at risk? Is it writers? Is it artists?
Man,
like who goes first? Well, the quality assurance people went first. We already know that.
Yeah, I think all departments are at risk for like getting cut back. Like, I don't think it's necessarily fully replaceable. I think think of like coding, right? That one guy was like 80% coding can be done with this. So how many companies can replace coding with AI, but they just keep 20% of the staff? You know, like I think it's going to be a lot of that. Like they're going to keep the core people, but a lot of it's going to be
the
replaced.
creative director is now
working with the computer,
overseeing AI dribble.
Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed. That's the direction it feels like it's
that's
going
like
in.
the worst case scenario.
Yeah,
I guess
that would suck.
There's still going to be like companies that do the right thing.
Yeah,
like the DEI thing. Not to get political. That all that stuff came down, and stores like Costco said we're keeping our DEI processes.
Yeah,
and people respected them for all that kind of stuff. So I feel like there's still going to be creative outlets, not just in video games, that we don't use AI branding or something like that.
Yeah,
until it maybe gets too blurry. But
yeah, I mean, it's scary to see. Like, it's interesting and scary. Like this was just ChatGPT too. This is like a free to use system that you can prompt, and it gave us all of that.
Yep.
Imagine like the AI company, like what you could pay for to have done with AI.
Yeah, because that's big business now. Like
Right.
your company, I'm sure pays for whatever service. Or
Probably.
do you just use this?
We use Copilot. I use
Copilot. So they're paying for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as you get bigger and bigger and bigger with these companies, like we exclusively are going to use what's the Elon one?
Grok.
Like, we're going to buy this for this much.
Yeah.
Or whatever. A lot of money behind it.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's worrisome, but I also I do agree to your point that there's going to be the companies that do the right thing, and I think those companies are going to stand out. I think the companies that don't, like we talked about, some AI can be utilized, but the ones that really focus on their creatives and keeping that human touch and that personal experience, those are the games that are going to win Game of the Year. Those are the ones that are going to stand out and do well, and the community is going to react positively about them for the most part. I think that's just what we're going to see.
We'll see how much of the support goes that way, and companies always react financially, so if more people go to support that kind of thing, maybe you won't see it quite as much. So that's AI. You did mention Game of the Year. Our next thing, I guess. Yeah. We got a Thanksgiving coming up and stuff. So, Game Awards.
Yeah.
December 11th. Should be doing a live stream of that. Most likely we will. I'm going to do like reactions and some dialogue, and watch the Game Awards alongside everybody. So that should be fun. We should do a live stream. I guess there's still a possibility that we just record it, but the goal is to do a live stream if we can get everything working and get situated. So that's Thursday, December 11th. So we'll see you next time for that. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving. Keep your keep your games real. Try to developers and everything for the most part. Go ahead and streamline your processes. That's fine, but keep all the creativity. So cool. Listen. Goodbye.